forgot what I was saying. But it's like the way the world is. We never know what's going on. We never know what a person is really doing and what are their intentions. What are they really doing? You know? Disclaimer. Okay. Um, messages come to me, but they just come to me. I just start knowing stuff. There's no reason why I should know. I should not know a lot of this information, but then I know. The only reason I know is because they're messing with me. They're messing with me. That's how I know their business, their things, their life, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then I have to keep it to myself. Keep it to myself. I can't say anything. I just have to, keep pushing forward. Mind my business. I say that all the time. Mind your business. Mind your business. I have to mind my business. Like, I have to not care about what is going on with other people, because I end up knowing what's going on in their life. It's because they're like tapping into me. They're touching me. Once they touch me, or I'm around them, then I'm gonna pick it up and I can see everything. And I'm just like, oh my, that's why I don't keep people around me. I don't like people around me. I don't like people to touch me, because no, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't ask you questions, nothing. But then they start coming to me and touch, they start with they shit, and then I end up knowing they shit, and then they get mad at me because I know they shit, and then they try to do stuff to me, and I'm like, yo, like, I wouldn't even know anything if you just left me the hell alone. But whatever, it's like when you talk about it, it just sounds crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And I can't prove it. How do you know? How do you this? And how do you that? It just comes to me when I sit and I relax, or I don't do anything. It just comes to me. I can see you and I can read everything. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't say nothing. I don't say anything. The talisman that's there, it is for your protection. It is for protection. It is a seal to ward away evil. I have that talisman tattooed on my arm. It's a talisman I wore for many years. The meaning of it is called the sigil of defense. So I have the booklet, the sigil of defense, and it's angels. It's one of the sacred seals of Solomon. It's a pattern, symbols of protection. You know, that's what that is. Because it's there. Sometimes I block it, but it's always there because I'm like, we need protection. I have the evil eye and stuff like that on the channel, but the talisman is like a real, yeah. It's for your protection. That's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna hurt anyone. It is for your protection. It's for the channel's protection. It's for like whoever's trying to do anything on this channel. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It'll never work. It's gonna confuse them. It's gonna leave them in a confused state, because because the talisman is there, and the talisman represents a lot of sacred symbolism. It has the seals, it's the angels, it's a very big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. I'm gonna start putting the link for the talisman in the description box so that you can check it out, because it's not a secret. It is sold. They do sell it. I only know one place that sells it. It's called occult1.com. But I will include the link. It's a direct link to the talisman. I'm going to include that in the description box, so you can check it out if you want to check it out. And yeah, I don't know why I started talking about like my stuff. oh my god, I don't really tell anyone my stuff. I stay away from everybody. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't want nobody around me. I don't like people around me. And then it's like, if you're not on a good vibe, a good vibration, I stay away. I stay away because it's like, once they bring chaos, once they bring confusion into your life, once things start going wrong, money starts missing, it's a clear sign that you have to get away from that person. You have to get away from them because they are around negative energies, or they're that a negative energy, and if you stay around them, it's gonna hurt you. You are gonna be hurt. So you just have to leave them alone. You know, you could care for them, you can want the good things for them, but it's like, you can't help people that don't want to help themselves. You can't help people that don't want to remove themselves from the negative energies. So how can you help a person that's around negative energies all the time and they want to stay there? They want to stay there. You can't help them. You can't help them. You can't help those kind of people. You have to just leave. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Mind your business and, you know, find something else to do. We all have good hearts, good intentions, you know, just not everyone is has the same heart as you. But not everyone is wicked, evil, and cruel. People are made that way. You know, society, the world, everybody's a fucked up person, and then they end up being a fucked up person because the world, everyone that they meet is a fucked up person, so they think that they gotta be fucked up too. No, you don't have to be fucked up. You can choose to be a good person. You can actually be a good person, and it's gonna work for you. But you know, it's common sense is not so common. You know, a lot of people don't see things that way. So, and then it's like, it's hard. It's not hard. It's like, you know, you could try to let a person know things, and then they don't want to see it that way. And then they want to stay in the toxicity. They want to stay in the low vibes. It's like, you can't stay in that same place. Like, you have to keep moving forward. You have to leave them behind. Like, they didn't want to grow, they didn't want to heal, they didn't want to evolve with you, and you have to leave them behind. And it's, you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with it, and you know, move forward. Just thank God that you're okay. You didn't get trapped up in no mess, and that you are okay, and that you are alive, and everything is fine for you. You know, whatever happens to them, it is what they wanted for themselves. You gave them a window to get away. They didn't want to get away. So it's like, I can't help them. Like, they are so like deep in shit. It's like, you just can't help them, because if you help them, then you're gonna get in the same shit that they're in, and it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I don't know why I started talking about how I see things. My awakening happened